The phone company Sprint shut down a cell phone tower on the campus of a California elementary school after some parents said it may be linked to several recent cases of childhood cancer. Now, those families at Weston Elementary School in Ripping claim the tower could have exposed their kids to harmful radiation.
My son missed growing up with his friends. My son lost all of his hair. It's not something that I wish on anybody, to watch their child go through what our children have gone through.
Kelly Prime's son Kyle was just 10 years old when he was diagnosed with kidney cancer in 2016. 5 months later, Kyle's friend and classmate Mason Ferrulli developed brain cancer.
14 hours to get the tumor out, and he had 5 weeks of inpatient rehabilitation. He had to learn to walk, talk, eat, everything all over again.
2 more kids at the school were diagnosed this year.
However, some studies show a link between cell phone radiation and cancer. Dan Cohen has the story.
The race is on among cell phone providers to upgrade to 5th generation wireless technology, or 5G. That would require installation of new equipment across the U.S., a gargantuan effort every wireless company is already working on individually. But health experts worry about potential risks associated with exposure to radiation from cell phone antennas. Cell phones emit low levels of radio frequency energy, or RF. In 2011, the International Agency for Research on Cancer identified RF fields as, quote, possibly carcinogenic to humans.
All right, shalawam. All right, first off, I want to say all praises to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Qudash, double honor to our apostles and elders of GMS, and to the elect doing work in sincerity and in truth, shalawam. This is Nazar Khad, GMS Precepts, and I'm going to continue in the series, Why America Must Be Destroyed. Okay, in this series, as you saw in the video, in the clips, that 5G technology, which is cancer causing, man. Okay, it's cancer causing. Let me get the first one I wanted. That 5G tech, which ultimately, which I'll get into, the real reason of the implementation of the 5G technology is to roll in what's known as the Internet of Things, which is everything is connected from your smartphone, from your smart TV, your smart fridge, appliances. Everything is connected into one system, which they want to, which basically, what also they want to introduce into that system, which is the mark of the beast. All right, so this is why that's the real reason why the 5G technology is getting pushed, right? Because they say, oh, it's for faster downloads. You can download a movie in 10, you can download a 2-hour movie in 10 seconds, when prior to that it was you can download a 2-hour movie in 10 minutes or 15 minutes. So what's the big difference? I mean, you need to download a movie in 10 seconds that badly, that you need to create the 5G technology, which is causing cancer. All right, so it's more to it than that. There's more to it than just being able to download something fast. The end game of the 5G or the internet is to bring in the Internet of Things, which is going to connect everything, which is also going to connect you with that chip. Once you have that microchip, then they can track you. They can. It basically, it's a way of total control, which is the end game of Esau, right? But first scripture I want to get is in Job 13:4. It says, "But ye are forgers of lies." Ye are all physicians of no value, and that's the attribute of Esau. He's a damn liar, man. He was created to be the biggest liar on the planet Earth, man. No other nation has lied more. No other nation has lied as well as Esau. That was part of it. That was part of his blessing, man. That's why you've earned the title the devil, which devil, as you know, some brothers might not know, goes back to the word diablos, which means liar or deceiver. There's no other nation, there's no other person, there's no other man that has lied more than the Edomites. Okay, right? It says, "But ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value." And here it is, technology and health science has supposedly increased, but yet you can't find a cure to cancer, which is something that they created, by the way. All right, you still can't find a cure to cancer. All right, is it you can't find it or you don't want to find it? All right, because you can't deny that the more cancer patients that you have, the more money that you can generate. All right, there's no money in curing people. There's money in treating people. So they can treat you for certain things, to keep you alive, long enough to be a good slave, and then you just die off. Okay, but that's a whole nother video. But yeah, I read again, Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value. Okay. All right, because they're money, and the reason why they're doing it is because it's for monetary reasons, man. The reason why they're doing it is ultimately, like I said, to control you, to control everybody, but it's for money, okay? And their God, why? Because their God is money. They don't believe in the Most High, right? Like it says here, Psalms 14:1. It says, the chief musician, a psalm of David, the fool hath said in his heart, there is no power. They are corrupt, they have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. Okay, so that's why when we say you Edomites, if your lineage is from or goes back to Edom, you can't help but your spirit was created to be wicked. You can't help but be wicked, man. So it's really not your fault. It's just that's what you were created for. You were created to be the wicked on the planet Earth. All right. Now, yes, we do have wicked amongst other nations. We do have wicked amongst our own people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, or the Israelites, as they're called, right? We do have wicked amongst them, but the wicked, Edom got that. They've earned the title, the wicked, to be known as the wicked, all right, or the devil, right? So let me jump to Job 20. I'll start at 11. It says, his bones are full of the sin of his youth, which lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth, yet his meat in his bowels is turned. It is the gall of asps within him. He hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again, right? And that's what Esau is going to do. All the riches that you've obtained since you've been put in that position, that power seat by Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, guess what? You're going to give that up, man. Because their God, like I said, is not the Most High. All right? Their God is Satan, and they also worship money. And the scriptures speak about what happens when you worship man and mammon. You can't. All right, because you're gonna love one more than the other, and that's what Edom has done. They have loved money and worshipped money. He hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. But guess what? He's gonna give all the riches that he gave, because really all the riches that are here on the planet Earth, they're for Israel. They belong to us. They belong to so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Why? Because everything in the planet Earth that was created was for Israel. It tells you that in 2nd Ezra, the 5th or the 6th chapter. Okay, it says, the Most High shall cast them out of his belly. He shall suck the poison of asps, the viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter, meaning all the wealth, right, and the fruits of his labor, right. It says, that which he labored for, right, that which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. Meaning, Esau, you're coming in a time when it's going to be rough for you, man. Okay? Because you've enjoyed all the pleasures of the earth. You've enjoyed it for a while, but guess what? You're approaching the end of your kingdom, man. So it's only fair. The Most High was fair. He allowed Esau, Edomites, to rule. He allowed all nations to rule. Esau, Edom had their turn, and their turn is about to be up now. All right. Verse 19, because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he builded not. And that's what you Edomites done, because this place America was not yours. Okay? It was not yours. Now we understand that the Most High allowed you to take it, to put us in punishment, to make this place become a place of our last judgment, right? Because that's all America is. America is not a place for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to thrive. It's a place for us to go through our punishment, our judgment, or that cup, all right? Which that cup of slavery, that cup of that we're going through is about to be up. This is the last slavery that we're going through. After this, the next ruler are the Israelites, starting with Yahawashi on down, the King of Kings, right? Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired, right? All the riches, all the wealth that you stole, you hoard. Guess what? You're going to give it up. Verse 21, there shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. And that's what's going to happen to Esau. That's why all the people that you call allies, guess what? They're going to become your enemies. Okay? Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Bible. All the people that you called your allies, they will become your enemies. And they will shoot ICBM nuclear missiles over here. And then at the same time, that's when the deliverance of Israel will take place, and the destruction of Edom in his society, in his kingdom, will take place as well. So it's not only the missiles that's going to destroy this place in America; it's also going to be the chariots of the Heavenly Father, whether you want to believe it or not. Okay, all right. So that's pretty much it. Matter of fact, let me read that last part, right? It says, verse 23, when he is about to fill his belly, meaning when that new world order, when that microchip is fully enacted or pushed, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Okay, and now this is going into the missiles that I just spoke about. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. So if you believe that's a bow and arrow shot from afar, okay, or shot from some big white, allegedly white god like they depict in that the Sistine Chapel, right? With long flowing white hair, and he's shooting some big arrow. No, that's talking about an ICBM missile. The bow of steel shall strike him through. Okay? And that's what's going to take this place. That's what's going to take America out. And that's why America must be destroyed. So this is just, like I said, in the series, this is a series basically stating the reasons why America is going to be destroyed. And this is just one of them. Okay, so the reason why, one of the other reasons why America will be destroyed is because of that 5G technology and the wickedness behind it, which ultimately is to push that microchip. All right, so that was pretty much it. That was a point. Lord willing, you brothers were edified. Until the next show, shalawam.